Hey there, happy Thursday. Today I am going to be pushing play on week 3, day 3 of 10 rounds. It'll be our second boxing day of the week. I am a little behind, so about a day behind from those who are doing the more traditional schedule where you're doing the Monday through Friday workouts with the 2 rest days. So most people who've done this workout already did it yesterday. And based on all the social media posts that I'm seeing, a lot of people are saying they felt very uncoordinated or that this workout is a lot harder. I think just because we have a lot more with the footwork involved this week. So I will see for myself here shortly. So let's push play. Okay, so I just finished week 3, day 3 of 10 rounds. This is again our second boxing day. And I mentioned in the intro that a lot of people on social media were talking about how difficult this particular workout was as far as coordination. So just to recap, on Monday, so really in week 1 and week 2, we practiced forward and back and then left and right movements. This Monday, for week 3, we started doing an L move, which was basically just alternating your forward and back and your side to side movements so that you were essentially making an L shape. So today, we were introduced to what's called the fan, which basically it's a combination of the front and back. However, on your way back, you're going to make about a 45-degree turn. And depending on if you're doing a lead fan versus a rear fan, that would depend whether or not you are going with your lead leg and turning to the left, in my case, as a right-handed person, or turning to the right or your rear, again, myself being a right-handed person. So I kind of feel like I need to break down the rounds in this one. So round 1, warm up, no big deal, right? Round 2, basic punches and kind of getting introduced to the idea of the lead fan. So for me, that would be the movement towards my left. Round 3, going to the right. So kind of just getting an idea of the footwork with some pretty basic punching combinations. So not too big of a deal. We have our first agility in round 4. So this week we did step it up with a little bit of a pulsing lunge as compared to what it looked like on our Monday workout. So no big deal there. So 3 minutes agility. Then round 5 came. And I know you can't really see it in the time-lapse version of the video, but I feel like I pretty much just stood there the entire time. I was having a really hard time with the punching combinations in addition to the movement. I started off with really trying to say the numbers out loud because I feel like in the past that's really helped me do that. But with me saying the numbers out loud and Joel also saying the numbers out loud, in addition to not just the numbers, but step forward, step turn, step forward, step turn, and throwing numbers out there. It's kind of like if you try counting and then you have someone next to you that's counting but in totally different numbers. So I had a really hard time. Tried playing with my audio stuff a couple of times to see if I could get Joel to like hush so that I could actually say the numbers out loud. But then next thing I know, it was like the round was over and I struggled a lot during that one. So funny thing though is then round 6, I got it. It clicked. So, and it could just be because of the particular combinations that we were doing. I seemed to do a little bit better when we were going with the rear turn. I tried not so much trying to do my own thing, but really just keep up and listening to Joel's cues. He does go pretty fast though. When we get moving, we're going fast. So I figured if I stay with him, at least he's saying them out loud and I can maybe just listen and follow. I definitely can't watch the screen. It's basically useless trying to watch the screen because not only is it going to be the opposite from your punching side because you're not being mirrored, but you're actually going to be turning in opposite directions. So Honestly, like it's not even worth trying to watch the screen. It's really gonna be helpful to really memorize the punches with the numbers. So yeah, round 6, I totally got it, felt great. Round 7 was our second round of agility. Again, no big deal. Round 8 totally clicked in, felt great. I really felt like I killed it, and this one was actually a lead fan, so did good there. And then round 9 came and I lost it again. So that one we only had 90 seconds of work before we got into our 90 seconds of burnout. So I think part of that last ninth round was because we introduced a roll, and so doing the punching combinations on top of a roll and then stepping and having a turn, I think I was just having some difficulties with the weight distribution. But you know what, I'm not gonna give up. I consider myself to be a pretty coordinated person, but this was a struggle. I'm also glad that I got this is my second workout of the day, because overall I did not feel like I got a huge burn in today, because so much of it was me just trying to keep myself coordinated and getting through the workout. So round 10 was our core, of course. So today we added the band for that plank in and outs. So you definitely get a nice little extra shoulder burn there towards the end. And that is the day. So it was definitely rough. I can only assume at this point that come Saturday when I do our third boxing move of the day, that it's going to be a combination of both the L moves and the fans. But Joel put a post out there. It's like, if boxing's not your thing, boxing's not your thing. But don't give up just because you feel like you're not coordinated enough. All you can do is try. And honestly, like, if you can't get the footwork, if you're just giving your all in the punches and really working your core and keeping your heart rate up, then that should be good enough in itself. So that is my review for today. Little frustrated, but also not giving up. Hope everybody is well here. I will see you guys tomorrow, where I have upper body lift. So just a nice little 30-minute concentrated classic upper body lift. Hopefully nothing too complicated there. So that wraps it up, and I will see you tomorrow.